Hey guys, welcome to the Get Creative podcast. I've got Shehaj. She's actually in Panama right now. You guys think that you can go anywhere and make money anywhere? Well, guess what? Shehaj family is currently doing that right now. Her and her husband are down in Panama running their business. They've got systems and processes put together to run their Gator business, and they're building momentum. And today we're going to be talking with Kay about her business and how she got her first PML deal. Kay, thanks for coming to the show. How you doing?
Thank you, Pace. Thank you for all you do, and thanks for having me.
Amazing. So we're going to talk about a PML deal that you did as a Gator, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me all about it.
Yeah, I joined Gator August 15th last year. Did my first PML September 15th. So within a month, I did that. It was a PML for the original terms was $310,000
Damn.
for 15 days at an ROI of $70K.
What?
$1,000. Yep.
You're joking me.
No, not at all. So, and I found this deal through networking in our community. And, my husband and I, we could have done the deal on our own, but, going through the Gator training and the importance of having partnerships and being in a JV, I recruited two of my business partners through our community. We split it three ways and we funded this deal. It was a bridge loan for a purchase of a single family home in California. And we were waiting for our returns. So instead of 15 days, it took 47 days. We had $500 daily late fee on it. Yes, $500. And so by the time we got our returns back, I personally made over $30,000, like $30,300.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, so I made $30,300 in 47 days. Now, my background is I'm a registered nurse, and that would have taken me about 3.5 months to make that money.
Wow. And you would have had to work your freaking guts out for that.
Well, not only that, Pace, but the most important thing was it would have taken me time away from my son. So our son is 2.5 years old, and I was looking for something where, as a mom, I could be a mom, be present in his life, and also make money.
We just finished a YouTube video, which is why I'm interrupting this YouTube video. We were talking about how all the ways that a Gator makes money in a real estate transaction. Look at all these ways. If you're trying to get started in real estate and you don't want to be the person cold calling and finding the deals and you go, man, I just want to sit back and give money to other people's transactions. Well, joining Gator, you're going to get corporate credit, access to capital, and access to my money. You'll never have to use any of your own money if you don't want to joining Gator. So if you want to get started making money on all these types of transactions, go to joingatortribe.com.
You made $644 per day that money was out.
Yes. Yep.
That's insanity.
And spending time with my son, being there for him.
Yep. $644 per day. That's freaking amazing. Now, why did it take 47 days instead of 15? What had happened on your borrower's deal? What was happening?
So our borrower is originally from Houston, from Texas, and this opportunity was in California. So there was a lot of laws and different paperwork and processes that were needed that she was not familiar with. So with the back and forth of that and waiting for an appraisal from the HML, that delayed it.
Okay, and was the borrower communicating with you guys the whole time where you're like, okay, we feel comfortable, we're happy, or were you guys like a nervous wreck because they were so late?
We were concerned. We were getting concerned, but our connector did a wonderful job in updating us. The borrower did did a good job in updating us as well. But if I were to do it differently, I would probably set the expectations of communication in the JV agreement, or maybe ahead of time. Some PMLs are less active and we were the more active ones. So having that expectation set ahead of time, I think would be something differently I do.
I love that answer. And I love that you learned that through the process. Also, you do your first PML deal. You got a couple of other people inside the community together, so you didn't have to stomach the burden of the whole loan. You were okay with it extending, especially based on the fact that they were communicating. But you look at that and you go, I would have preferred to be communicated to on these days at these times and given me a little bit more clarity, a little bit more context of what was going on. Because
Yes.
when you're lending money or you're getting involved in somebody else's deal, you have very little control. I mean, you can take the asset back, there's all sorts of protection, but the control is basically on the borrower. And you're sitting there riding back seat,
Hmm.
and you're hoping the person riding shotgun, which is your connector, is turning around and telling you what's going on and where you're going. And I love that you're like, if I would have done it again, I would have set better expectations and guidelines in my JV agreement so that I can reference them and go, hey guys, in our JV agreement, it says that you're supposed to communicate every 2 days, every 48 hours, by 10 o'clock, whatever those terms are. And so I love that. The second thing is, why were they willing to pay you guys so much money? Where did that money come from? Did it come from their new loan that came in and wiped you guys out?
Hmm. Yep.
Okay, so
It
their
did.
new home loan came in, paid you
Yep.
guys all that money. They needed a bridge loan. So did they have a hard money loan in first
Yeah.
position and then you guys were in second position at $310,000?
Yes. So the 310,000, no, actually we are in first position. So we were
Okay.
on the D. Yep. And so they were getting waiting for the appraisal of the hard money lender, and that was taking a little bit of time. So they wanted to move this process along faster. So they seeked out private money for that, and so we helped them with the purchasing of the home. The
Love
first
it. And
300.
are they going to renovate it and then move into it and refinance it, or is it already renovated?
They were going to renovate it and then sell it on the market was one of their exit strategies.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So they're going to potentially flip the house, not actually
yes.
move into it. I kind of
Yep.
thought about it as like they were buying it because they wanted to actually move into it.
No, no, they were going to flip it and then they were going to resell it. So the ARV pace that they got was 2.3 mil. Um,
Damn.
so it's a beautiful property on the hillside in Salinas, California. I believe it was 2.5 acres. The acreage
Mm,
was pretty big, and I remember from our training from Gator that you said that it's really important if you are in first lien position to want to own the home in case
yes.
things don't work out. So we did our due diligence. I got really lucky. My partners are amazing. Like we brought in each of our geniuses, and one of them is just so good at due diligence. So we really kind of researched to make sure, hey, if something does not work out, we want to own this home or we want to
Mm,
own this property. So that was really important to us. So we saw that we're like, yep, worst case scenario, we own this home with all this acreage in California.
wow. Wow. I love that. Loan to own. I always tell people if you're going to be lending money, you better be thinking about being the person that just loaned to own the property because this kind of stuff can happen.
Yeah.
You made 70 G's in 47 days plus your guys' late fees. So it sounds like your late fees were, let's see, 32 days. I mean, they paid over $15,000 in late fees. Are you kidding
Yes.
me?
Yep.
32 times $500. They paid $16,000 in late fees. That is freaking amazing. Great job on structuring the
Thank
paperwork
you.
properly.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
so you walk away making $30,300. What
Mhm.
now does your business? What do you want to accomplish in your business this year, going into 2024?
So right now I have currently, I believe, $350,000 out in lending. I funded a deal actually yesterday, JVing again. I do not do deals alone. I really strongly believe in the power of teamwork and partnership. So we just funded a deal in Georgia yesterday. So it's my 10th deal, Pace. That was my 10th deal that I funded yesterday.
10 deals?
10 deals already. Yep.
You just barely joined the community. You're already at 10 deals. You've got momentum.
Yes. Action. I dove right in, and within a month being in Gator, I funded the first PML.
Wow. I would say, I know you've made a lot of money, but I would imagine that what you've learned through these deals and the relationships that you've acquired is probably the real value, would you say?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I Anytime I connect with a new community member or a member that I have not connected with yet before, I always tell them that I never do a deal alone. And it's not because I cannot, but it's because I truly believe in the power of partnership. 3 heads or 2 heads are always better than one. And each of us will bring our own strength and geniuses into the deal, and to do the due diligence, what have you not. And I truly believe in the power of that. And we all win. We all share the risk. And yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody that's listening on the podcast, this amazing woman, her name is Kay Shehaj. She is in Panama, but she's doing deals virtually. So this should answer a couple of questions for you. Can I do this anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world? Can I be in a different country and do this virtually? If she can do it in Panama, then you can do it from Israel or South Africa or Germany, for that matter. It does not matter where you are. Your primary tools, I would imagine, Kay, are probably your cell phone and your laptop, correct?
Absolutely. Yep.
And you're making money from Panama, which is freaking cool. How long are you guys going to stay in Panama?
We're going to be here for 2.5 months. And then we're
Wow.
going to go to Tulum. Well, we're going to go for the Squad Up Summit in Orlando. And then we're going to go to Tulum as our next country, and then move on to Europe and Middle East.
Wow.
We
Wow.
want
So you're going to just keep traveling.
Yeah, we want our son to have that experience of different cultures, languages, and why not, right? We can do this because
Yeah,
of
this
the
is the
way
time to do it. You
this
take your kid.
business is set up.
I get a lot of people that go, I'll wait to have kids because I want to travel. It's like, no, look what Kay is doing. Like, she's traveling with her kid. She's giving an experience to her kid that she never had before. And you're giving culture to your son, which is awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, if you want to work with Kay, whether you have money to deploy or you have deals for her to take a look at, she's got an amazing team that she's assembled, and she's done 10 deals in just a matter of a couple of months, which is amazing. She has a lot of traction. Obviously, a very intelligent person that you can learn from as well. Kay Shehaj on Instagram is the best way to reach out to her. Send her a DM. Now, Kay, what if somebody doesn't have Instagram? Is there another way that they can reach out to you? Because it's silly, but some people today do not have Instagram.
They can send me a text or call me.
You want to give out your cell phone number?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. What is it?
It's 510-299-5024.
All right, perfect. Guys, her cell phone number is 510-299-5024. Don't be one of those knuckleheads and just text her and go, hey, Kay, can I pick your brain? Guys, there's YouTube videos for that. Do not bother this woman unless you're bringing value. You're either bringing a deal or you've got capital to deploy. I wouldn't even reach out to her if you're like, hey, I want to join your team. She doesn't want you to join her team. She's got a whole badass team already assembled. So do not bother her with silly stuff like that. Let's be adults. Let's bring value first. Kay, really cool chatting with you. You did a great job today. Thank you for coming to the show.
Awesome. Thank you, Pace. Thank you for everything you do.
I don't do enough. I'll keep working hard, I promise.
I know.